For those of us that live with sandy soils, we don't realise the environment sometimes we live in is affected by the things that we do. Now, if you're in that situation, you're in an endless cycle of watering and feeding your plants because the nutrients drain through the soil. What most of us are not aware of is that sand is everywhere, and those nutrients are moving through the sand. They eventually make it into our river systems, causing all sorts of environmental problems. But the good news is we've learnt as we've gone over the years. We've got better fertilisers and we've found ways to improve our soil that stops that leaching. This is a once-off soil treatment that can be applied that reduces the leaching dramatically. It increases the plant's ability to use all the nutrients you're applying and improves moisture consistency. This is called Soil Solver, a unique kaolin clay mix with carefully balanced minerals and also silt. And when mixed into sandy soils, it completely transforms their structure. Gavin Davis was a farmer looking to improve his yields from crops in barren sandy soils, and he experimented with amending the soils with clays. The results were a much healthier, higher yielding soil. When it comes to application rates, if you're putting organics into the soil, they tend to sort of disappear. But with your product, that doesn't happen. How many kilos are they using per square metre?
10 kilos a square metre of my product seems to get to the point where everybody's really happy. It gets rid of the hydrofabric problems, so in other words, the water repellency. It gives enough minerals to give the results that people are looking for an easy care, no wetting agent, etc.
One of the things that you can see here is the exotic plants are thriving. They love that soil improvement. Does it work as well for natives?
Absolutely. The best results I've seen in a native garden is 10 kilos of clay and nothing else. This is the third summer. Albany woolly bush, 6 foot high.
Gee
well,
whiz.
2 metres in the old language.
Yeah.
And it actually flowered after the second year.
You've got very intensive gardens. You might actually increase it per square metre to what would you suggest?
No problem going to 20 kilos a square metre. Science tells us that's the real rate. And when you look at the science of it, yes, that's right. And that really helps a lot because every time you put a clay particle in, you're holding a humus particle in the soil.
Now, I've been using this stuff for years, in fact, probably over 15 now, and it's improved the gutless, sandy soils I've got significantly. Now, the magic of this is, of course, the kaolin clay. What it does is it gets in between the sand particles and it binds them together. And with the silt and the rock minerals, it slows the movement of both moisture and nutrients through the soil, allowing your plants to take them up. Just like that, incorporated into the soil, you can now see the water is staying up around where the plant's roots will be when I plant this bed out. It's absolutely brilliant how it transforms the soil, and best of all, it does it permanently. You only have to do this once, and the change is forever. Now, I understand the principles behind it, I understand the science that's been put into it, but the most important thing of all, for all of us, is that this actually works. Your plants and your garden will love it. If you want to know more about it, check out this website.